Hi you guys, Coach Jen here. Today I have an upper body workout for you. It is an upper body express workout. So we'll be doing compound moves, which is basically two moves kind of combined together, working different body parts at the same time. The weights today, normally I encourage you to lift heavy, but we're gonna drop down a little bit today and lift moderate to moderately heavy because we're doing two moves at a time. So we wanna make sure that we can do two moves properly with good form. And not just that, but make sure that we can last the full 45 seconds of work. So you'll need moderate dumbbells today. I have gotten out quite a few pairs. I have anywhere from 12 to 20. So make sure you get those out, and you'll also need a mat if you have one of those, because we'll be down on the ground for our last two sets. So the format today is 45 seconds of work, 15-second transition. Like I said, we'll go through 5 moves twice. If you have not gotten in a warm-up, make sure you're warmed up, and I will start my timer. We're going to be starting out. Oh, before I do that though, let me demo the moves. So our first moves, I'll just grab some light dumbbells here. We're going to be doing a bicep curl to a wide bicep curl. Our second move is a shoulder press to an overhead tricep extension. And then we will have a row, and then we'll go right into a tricep kickback. And then we'll get on the ground for a chest press to chest flies, which will look like this. Chest press, then we'll turn our palms in and go out for a chest fly. And then our final set of moves will be a push-up to a plank walk. And so we're going down into that push-up. When we come up, we're going to drop down one elbow at a time and come back up. So those are all of our moves. I'm going to grab my dumbbells here before I start my timer. All right, so let me start our timer here, and we'll get started. Starting with, hang on, there we go. We're doing bicep curls. 45 seconds of work, regular curl, and then we'll come out wide. Make sure to keep a slight bend in those knees. Squeeze the biceps at the top. So coming up, we'll have 15 seconds. We have that shoulder press to a tricep extension. Let's get in one more up here. And out wide. Give yourself a break there. We have 15 seconds. Then we're going into shoulder press. Then we'll turn our palms in to that tricep extension. Let's get ready. Grab our dumbbells. And here we go. Shoulder press. And then drop those weights down behind your head. I always rip out my ponytail when I do these with 2 weights. That tricep extension. So be careful with that. Squeeze at the top. Make sure you're tapping your dumbbells on your shoulder and come back up. Ooh, these are getting heavy now. I do have my wrist weights on today. You can probably see. I just want to add a little bit more weight on here. Last move. And done. Coming up, we have that row to a tricep kickback. So that looks like this. We're going to come up in that row and kick back. All right. Let's get started. Bring those weights up to your armpit and kick back in that tricep. Squeeze at the top. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. Have about 15 seconds to go. Keep your core nice and tight. See, these moves are nice. We're getting in 2 moves working different body parts at the same time. One more. And we'll recover. We're going back, or we're going down on the mat now. Chest press to a chest fly. Lift weight back now and get started. And here we go. Press up, turn those palms in, and go out wide for that fly. Tap those arms on the ground when you come down. And squeeze. Make sure your lower back is staying on the ground. Ten seconds. All right, last one. And recover. We're flipping over for push-up to a plank walk. We'll get in position here and get started. We're coming down into that push-up and then dropping down one elbow at a time. Make sure you change out your lead arm as you come down. All the way down in that push-up. Feel free to drop to your knees if you need to do that. I love push-ups. They're so hard, but they're so good. We get a long rest after this. Remember to change out that lead arm though. Almost there. And time. So we have 45 seconds to recover. We're gonna go back to the top, back to those bicep curls. So shake out those arms. We have about 30 seconds here, and then we'll get started. Now's a good time to make any adjustments. If you want to grab some different dumbbells, drop down, maybe go up a little bit if it was a little bit too easy. And we'll get started in 15 seconds. All right, final round, and then we have made it. All right, here we go, you guys. Bicep curl, and then out wide. Awesome job. I don't feel like I could have gone heavier with this move, because when you go out wide, whew, that's a whole nother feeling. Almost there. One more. And we're done with that move for today. Second move, shoulder press to that tricep extension. I'm gonna drop down a little bit because those extensions are getting a little bit difficult. And here we go. Shoulder press and tricep extension. Always make sure you keep a slight bend in your knees. You don't want to lock them out. And I just pulled my ponytail again, like I told you guys. All right. All right, we're almost there. I'm going to do one more, and let's recover. All right, now we're going into that row to the tricep kickback. I'm going to go back to my heavier ones. Remember to keep a flat back with this one. And here we go. Oh, I forgot the row. Row, tricep kickback. Squeeze that back. If you stick your chest out, that'll help you to maintain that flat back. Keep that weight in your heels. Almost there, 10 seconds. And let's do one more here. And done. Now we're going on the ground again for chest press and chest flies. All right, final time through with this. And here we go, chest press. And out wide for that fly. Always keep your core nice and tight. Almost there, you guys. Oop, did the fly wrong. And done. And our final move then is push up to the plank walk. And then we have made it. So let's get started. And here we go. Push up and then drop down, one elbow at a time. Try to keep your hips as still as you can. Try to remember what arm you're leading with next. Almost there, 15 seconds to go. All right. And done. All right, you guys, we made it. Thanks for working out with me today. If you want a longer workout, you could always go through that one more time. If this is your only workout of the day, if you're done working out, make sure that you get in a stretch, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for working out with me, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.